আসসালামু আলাইকুম। বিসিএস ব্যাংক এবং অন্যান্য চাকরির পরীক্ষায় ইংরেজি সাহিত্য থেকে আসা বিশেষ সাজেশনমূলক প্রশ্নের সমাধান পর্বে আপনাকে স্বাগত। আশা করছি সাথেই থাকবেন। অ্যালেগরি শব্দের অর্থ কোনটি? রূপক। A work which has a meaning behind the surface meaning is an allegory. Allegorical means dash. Allegorical means having a symbolic meaning. The literacy term which says one thing in disguise of another is dash. Allegory. Which is the correct meaning of the word allusion? Indirect reference. Dash is a reference to another literary work that the reader should understand in word to make connection. Indirect reference. Which of the following is not a literacy device used for aesthetic effect in poetry? Grammar. An Austrian army awfully arrayed is an example of assonance. Assonance refers to the repetition of same vowel in two or more words placed closely. Which of the following is not an example of assonance? Curse. Place me now. Assonance refers to the repetition of similar vowel sounds. Which of the following is an example of assonance? The flash of a hand. Ballad means dash. Ballad means romantic folk song. Ballad is dash. Ballad is a kind of short narrative poem. Which of the following is a story in verse? Ballad. A story in verse dash. A story in verse ballad. The climax of a plot is what happens at the head. Climax is related to dash. Climax is related to drama. Climax, a statement containing two opposite but true ideas. A climax is dash. A climax is point of greatest intensity. Comedy means dash. Comedy means light play with a happy ending. Comedy does not have dash. Comedy does not have catharsis. A drama is a or an magical performance on the stages. Drama originated in the ancient Greece in the 5th century as a religious rite to worship dash. To worship Dionysus. Who excels in dramatic monologue? Robert Browning. Dramatic monologue is used in dash. Dramatic monologue is used in poetry. A lyric poem mourning for the death of an individual is called dash, or a lyric poem mourning the death of an individual of lamenting a tragic incident is an elegy. Elegy is dash. Elegy is song of lamentation. Substitute the following sentence with one word. A poem of mourning dash. A poem of mourning poem. A poem expressing sadness, especially for somebody who is dead, is known as dash. Is known as an elegy. An elegy is a dash. An elegy is a poem of lamentation. শোক কবিতাকে ইংরেজিতে বলে elegy. An elegy is a poem or song expressing sadness. An elegy deals in dash. An elegy deals in mourning. Mourning অর্থ শোক প্রকাশ করা. A mournful poem written on the death of someone's love is called dash. Is called an elegy. Elegy ki? Shok kobita. Which of the following means a poem of mourning? Elegy. Elegy is dash. Elegy is song of mourning or song of lamentation. What is an epic? A long poem. Epic শব্দের পরিভাষা কি? মহাকাব্য. An epic is dash. An epic is an august work. An epic is dash. An epic is a poem. What is an epic? A long narrative poem. An epic poem dash. An epic poem is a lengthy narrative poem containing details of heroic deeds. An epic is based on dash performed by a hero. An epic is based on heroic deeds. The literary term euphemism means inoffensive expression. The word euphemism means description of disagreeable thing and agreeable name. Substitution of an unpleasant or vulgar expression is called euphemism. A hyperbole is a or an overstatement of something. The figure of speech in which the author makes an obvious exaggeration for emphasis or creates some other specific effect is dash. Hyperbole. 10,000 saw I at a glance is a figure of speech known as dash. Hyperbole. A way of speaking or writing that makes something sound better, more exciting, dangerous, etc. than it really is. This can be the best definition of the term hyperbole. Choose the appropriate one of the four figures of speech. Here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Hyperbole. The underlined part in she felt it was taking 100 years to complete the exam is an example of hyperbole. The word merit in the sentence, the boy showed his merit by making 20 mistakes in 10 minutes is an example of irony. King Lear banished his youngest daughter Cordelia from his kingdom, but in the end she became her only shelter. This is an example of irony. What is a funny poem of 5 lines called limerick? The word limerick means a form of light verse. Limerick ki? Limerick, a form of light verse. The comparison of unlike things using the word like of as is known as simile. Metaphor involves dash. Metaphor involves implicit comparison. Which is the example of a metaphor? The lawn is a beautiful green blanket we spread out every summer. Metaphor is a comparison between two dissimilar objects. Which one is a metaphor? He is the star of the family. Bangladesh Biman, your home in the year is an example of dash. Metaphor. In the sentence, the man is mad dog. Mad dog is an example of a metaphor. Rose is often used as for beauty or the beautiful is an example of a metaphor.